Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll discuss about how to handle wildcard characters in Spring Data Spring Boot application. So we will start with few SQL queries where we will use wildcard characters and we'll see their behavior. Later we'll move to our Spring Boot application to do some of the examples. So here I have three SQL queries. So each of them contains wildcard characters. Okay. So here if you see percentile, underscore, these are all wildcard characters. So we know the like clause. So basically it will match with a particular substring. In SQL, whenever we are using the like clause, basically it will match the particular substring whether that is present in the particular column or not. If it's present, then it will fetch that particular row. So let's check the first SQL query here. So the first one is select star from employee where name like percentile A 1 to B percentile. So basically it will search the particular name which contains this character A1 to B, whether it would be present at the beginning or at the end or at the middle, wherever it will find the particular pattern A1 to B, it would fetch that particular name. So here if you see three names are there. So out of these three names, it will match with the middle one A1 to B. Okay, because this particular part A1 to B matches with this particular name. Okay, because this is the part it matches with the like clause. Okay, so that is the reason it will fetch this particular name. Okay, so like this, if there are other names are there like something like this, I will write like this. It will match to this as well. Also, it will match to this as well. So it doesn't matter where the particular part of the string is present, whether it is present at the end or at the beginning or at the center, it doesn't matter. If it matches, then it will fetch that particular row to you. Okay, so this is the first query, how it works, and this is the wildcard character percentile. Now we'll check the second SQL query, where select star from employee, where name like percentile A underscore B percentile. So basically it will search the parts where it starts with A and ends with B. Okay, and there is a underscore at the center. Okay, so but first we have to understand this one, how it works. So A underscore B, if you check the first one, it matches. Okay, definitely it will return. So this will be matched and this will be returned. That's for sure. But apart from this, underscore is a wildcard character. So it has different meaning. So underscore matches, underscore says any character in between A and B, one character basically. From A to B, there should be one character. So this criteria matches with the last name as well. This one. A underscore B. So starts with A, ends with B, and there should be one character between A and B, that is percentile. So this also matches. So I will write one more example like this. Control V. So if I would write something Z, okay, it will also match. Starts with A, okay, and ends with B, and there should be one character in between them. So this will also match. So that is the behavior of underscore. Basically, it denotes to one character. Okay. Now we'll see the third query. Percentile A, percentile B, percentile. So any name that contains A percentile B, that would match. Correct. So basically, it should return the last one. Correct. A percentile B, it will return like this. So it will return this name. Also, it will return this one. Okay. Also, it will return this one because this percentile says any character between A to B. So first A, after that any character, any times, after that B. So this will match like this. So this will also take this one as well. So all the names will be matched. Okay. Now we'll try to run these SQL queries in our MySQL workbench and we'll see how it works. So, okay, I have these queries. Okay. So here I will use this one, use test, and I will run this. So I have these three records in my employee table, A underscore B, A12B, and A percentile B, names of the employee, XX, A underscore B, XX, so like that it has three names. So I will run the first query. So percentile A12B percentile. As I said here in the notepad, it will return the middle one. Okay. So let's run this one. Okay. So it has returned the first one. Now we'll run the second query. So the second query has returned two records. The first one is A underscore B because anyhow it matches. The second one A percentile B because I already said you the underscore has different behavior. It will match any one character between A and B. So A percentile B. So it matches. That's the reason it return this row. Okay. Now we'll run this third one. So the third one matches with all the names because this center, the percentile, will match any character any times it is there. It would match with that, but it should start with A and end with B. I mean the part should start with A and end with B, and in between A and B, any number of characters can be there. It is not limited to one character like underscore. Okay, fine. Now, what if I would try to search employee with the name who has substring A underscore B? Okay, so if I would run this on the second query, I want only the first row. I don't want this second row. Okay. I just want to match the first row A underscore B. I don't want the A percentile B. So this same thing I have written, right? A underscore B, but it is returning me the A percentile B as well because underscore has different behavior. It is a wildcard character. It matches to single character. That is the reason it is returning me the second row as well. But I don't want that. So for that case, we can use the escape character. So in SQL we can use backslash. So with the help of backslash, we can match this particular substring. So let's run this one. See, if we add backslash, so the behavior of underscore will be diminished and it will treated as a literal instead of wildcard character. So it is A underscore B, it match. So like that, we can do with this one as well. Okay, right now it is returning all the three records, but I want only A percentile B, which is the last one. So I don't want to fetch all the records. I want only the records which has A percentile B. So in that case, I will add the escape character. It will return me only the last row, which is A percentile B. So this is in simple SQL query. We can add the escape character and we can run it. But how to do this in our Spring Data JPA application? So Spring has provided various specification with the help of spatial expression language. We can achieve it. So let's go to the Spring Boot application. We'll write query and we'll do how to achieve the same thing using our Spring Boot application. Okay. So this is our Spring Boot application. So this is my pom.xml where I have three dependencies, one for Spring Data JPA and one for MySQL connector and one for Spring Boot starter. These are the three dependencies I have added. And I have this application.properties file where I have this database related properties are added here and other configuration also there. If you do not need, you can comment it out. These are optional. Okay. Apart from this, I have the entity, employee entity. So employee entity has these many fields and setter and getters are there. Okay. So this we will use in our Spring Boot application. Okay. So let's try to uh, run Spring Boot application. First, we'll try to write some few queries. After that, we'll run our application. So we have this repository as well. Inside repository, we will write few queries. Okay. So we'll use special expression here, Spring special expression. Okay. So this will return list of employee, find by name, find by name with special expression. Special expression. Okay. So like this, I have written one query. Okay. Here I will pass namespace. So this one I will write like this, name and string name. Okay. So I will write the query here. Okay. So this query would be something like this. Okay. So this is the query where I'm using this special expression. Okay. So select E from employee where E dot name like the provided name, whatever we'll pass it here. Okay. So let's write the logic. We'll go to the application.java. So in application.java, we have this main method from where the Spring Boot application starts. After that, we have this command line runner. So this will be executed once the application starts. So we'll write our logic inside this test. Okay. So here we will write our logic. So first we'll do employee repository dot find by name with special expression. So if you see here, the way we have written this one, we are using special expression here. Okay. Also, if you see this ampersand, not ampersand, this is has, and this has and name after that name. So basically, it represents the parameter, the value, whatever we are passing here, and we have included percentile here. Okay. So we are using a percentile after like clause. So this similarly, I have included percentile here. If you see here, okay, the same percentile, the same format I have written in the query. Okay, we are writing this percentile to match that particular pattern. Okay, now we'll go to the method, we'll write our logic. So find by name with special expression. Here I will write the first one, A, 1, 2, B, that's it. Okay, so we'll just print it this one as well by for each. Okay? And so this one, out I will do like that directly. Okay, so in a one line we can call the repository as well as print the result. Okay, so let's run this query. So it has matched with what is the name A12B. So this is matched. Okay, so there is no complexity here. This will directly match. Okay, because here we have not used any special character. Okay, so this is a simple text. So that is the reason it has picked. This is the one it has picked A12B. So there is no special character included in the string. Okay, basically we are passing A12B percentile percentile. So the at the beginning there is a percentile and at the end also there is a percentile. That basically involves the first part of the string and the last part of the string. And so basically it says there could be anything before A12B and there could be anything after A12B. So that is how it works with percentile. Okay, now we'll go. Fine. So this is done. So this has written only one record to us. So this is obvious. Okay, one record it has written. Fine. Now what I will do, I will write another query. I will just copy it, paste it here. Okay. Also let me comment it out. Okay. We'll run this one. This time we'll write A underscore B. So underscore here is a special character. Okay. So underscore here is a special character. So the first one is A underscore B, right? So basically this underscore says any character in between A and B, and that character should be only one. It cannot have more than one character. That is the behavior of underscore, a wildcard character, right? So if we consider that way, so this will match A underscore B as well as A percentile B. Okay, because there is only one character between A and B. So this will return two names, two records basically. So let's run and print it. If you see, it has written two records with name XXA underscore BXS and XSA percentile BXX. Okay, so this is we already have discussed. Now I will write it here. It has written two records. Okay, now paste it here. Now I will do A percentile B. A percentile B. So basically this percentile says, this is also a wildcard character. This percentile say any character, any number of character can be between A and B. Okay, and remember we have percentile before A and after B as well. Okay, so there can be anything before A and also after B as well. So in this case, if we see the names, this will match everything. Okay, between A and B there is underscore, it will match. Okay, between A and B 1 to B 1 2 is there, that will match. So between A and B percentile is, that is also match. This percentile itself say any number of character can be have between A and B. Okay, so let's run this one. So this will return all records, which is three records. If you see, it has written all three records. Okay, now close this one. Okay, so let me write it here. Three records it has written. Okay, now what if I will tell you that I want only one record where the name contains only A underscore B. I don't want it include A percentile B as well. So in SQL, we can put a backslash there before underscore. We can have backslash and it will return the desired output. Okay, like we have discussed this one. Okay, A percentile B. Okay, here it has written 2, but if I put backslash, sorry, backslash, then it will return only one record because it treats underscore as a literal character, not as a special character. But how can we achieve the same in JPA, Spring Data JPA? That we have to do. Okay, so what we can do is two things we have to do. One is Spring Boot Data JPA has provided a technique where we can dynamically escape this special character in our Spring Data JPA query. Okay, so for that we have to create a configuration. I already have created this class. If you see, the class name is appconfig.java. This name of the class can be anything, but the configuration whatever we have written here, that has to be there. Okay, so we have annotated it with configuration. Also we have annotated with enable JPA repository, and we have provided escape character. Okay, double slash. So basically this slash will be added before this wildcard character. Okay, so here if we pass A underscore B, it will put like this. Okay, so it will happen dynamically, so you need not to write it manually. Okay, for that we need to change the query as well. Okay, so let's go to the repository. And one more thing, if you see the app config package, if you see org.example, so the reason why I'm saying, so this repository we have org.example repository, but the configuration is org.example. So remember how this configuration can scan your repository. Okay, so this you need to be careful. So here we need to make a little bit change to our query so that we can have our escape character before the wildcard character. Okay, so let's modify this one. So this name, put it inside the bracket. Okay, here we will write escape. Okay, so inside escape we have name. Okay, the name what we will pass. After that we will have space Okay, escape colon, okay, as curly bracket, escape, escape, and character. Okay, so yeah, so this will do the job. Okay, es spell mistake escap. Okay, so the syntax is a little bit complex, so we need to be very careful while writing. So now let's run same query and we'll see the desired output. Okay, let's go to the application. So the first query I am not executing because it doesn't have any special character here. Okay, so I will run the second query. If you see when we run last time it returns two record, but this time it should return only one record. Okay, if you see it has written only one record. Okay, this is what our desired result. Okay, now close this one. We'll do same for the percentile as well. Okay, I will write it after one record. Okay, so we'll uncomment this one. Okay, it has written three records before, but this time when we'll run it will return only one record. Okay, let's run this one. I will comment this one. Okay, so let's run this last query. Okay, so this time if you see it has written only one record which contains a percentile b as the name, where it is, yeah, this is the name and this contains a percentile b. Okay, let's close this one. So this is how it works. Okay, so where is the repository? We'll go to the repository so you know what modification we have done. So I will commit these changes to the repository, to the git repository, and here I will uh, write the previous query what we have here so that you can use both the query, you need not to write. So this query I will comment it out. Okay, I will put it here the previous query whatever it was there so that you can test both the query. Okay, so that's all. I have attached the source code as well to the description, so whoever interested to see they can go through it. Thank you.